Hey anyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Abhi on Camera, where today we're watching Young Justice Phantoms, episode 19. We're back with the second episode of the Rocket arc, where she's in New Gods territory and she has to deal with Orion, who has claustrophobia and anger issues. And that is, the metaphor, kind of. I don't know what the exact word is for the situation, but for the same special needs situations that she needs to deal with her son, right? From the first episode, we saw that she's pretty much in denial about the whole thing, or that's how it feels, right? She doesn't accept that her son needs to be treated differently. It doesn't make him bad or anything, but he needs to have different treatment. And it's like, oh, because she was blaming like, oh, the school isn't good enough for the kid. It's like maybe that's true, but also he can't be treated like normal. Right? So these arcs are long, so I expect some nonsense to happen this episode. Oh yeah, the Zods. That's honestly the more exciting thing. We have one Zod time traveling in a bubble. We have one Zod messing with Clark in the Phantom Zone. I mean, he's helping Clark in the not Clark, Superboy in the Phantom Zone, and that is worrying what they're gonna end up doing. Let's stop talking. Let's just get into it.
3.5 months to collect and assemble materials, and it takes him less than 10 minutes to install them?
I'm sorry it took so long, but incorporating these rebuilt components from your dead time sphere was a real time
Wait. You're incorporating the pieces of the time sphere into Bioship so she can time travel?
No spill, or we're done.
I would like to know these answers too, please.
New Genesis.
Oh, Green Lantern. Oh, that's right. This is a whole summit thing between the New Gods and the Lanterns and Justice League.
You want nothing done? Form a committee.
I mean, he's not wrong. Committees aren't great, but they're better than violence, that's for sure.
It appears to be a member of the Blue Lantern Corps. His life support.
Hey, look, another colorful lantern.
I suggest.
That's a first.
Where will this go?
Mm-hmm.
To take a closer look, my friend. Greetings, Lantern.
She's judging him too quickly.
Green Lantern.
Suddenly you're here wearing
Kilowog is one of my favorite Green Lanterns. I don't really know anything consistent about him, but across the multiple shows I've seen, he's been fun. Wait, you were a Red Lantern?
Space.
And you swapped?
I took it as a sign to finally abandon my anger.
Wait, didn't I read something somewhere that only the blue ring can take off the red ring? Because the red ring is like stuck onto you like blood stuff.
He would hold the red ring in his
How is there a
interdimensional vault
chance
while I
ring
continued
with
my
Metron?
quest.
Why was he here?
But said quest.
Get my red ring back.
Look, I get you feel like you're hopeless, but the blue ring hasn't left you yet. And I would assume it would leave you. You really were out of hope.
Apologizes to Forager.
Forager. I'm getting confused over which one's talking about. Forager relationship. What did you even call the ship? Forager? Forager Square. I'm not good at that.
After their parole in the 31st century,
Wait,
I arrived.
you were
Bureaucrats of the United
because the Phantom Zone time doesn't pass. She's been pregnant for so weird.
The powers that were our birthright, but they didn't count on my father's
I'm
ingenuity.
sorry. The powers that you were your
By the time I turned
birthright.
15,
Your son is
some of his
red.
loyal followers,
If
along with
timeline had
like-minded
gone,
Daxamites,
oh
to a
Daxamites.
nearby planet
If
under a
the
yellow
timeline
sun.
had gone normally,
We
you
had
would have never even known you had
My
superpowers.
father made a vow.
I love the fact that they're telling the same
I
story at the
was
same time.
raised to despise the family L. Chief Scientist Jor-El had exposed my father's attempt to save Krypton from its own weakness.
Ah, yes. Save Krypton, not murder a whole bunch of people
What is
in a coup.
is the father to the hell of the Phantom Zone?
But now Clark's in there.
Legion,
What did you do?
I think inspired its very
Okay, but
existence.
something.
Stopping our future.
So many things are happening at once. I mean, it's just nuts. Here you have a time travel movie. Oh look, here's a Green Lantern, Blue Lantern, Red Lantern. Nonsense. Hi Metron.
I would see you again.
New Gods. So much stuff is happening. And it's
I
just
require its return.
Nothing could be
don't-
simpler. the red ring will be yours again.
I don't know if I like how complex the show is getting simultaneously.
Evidence of Darkseid's age. That's why we're here.
The truce between New
Who
Genesis
said
and
Rocket?
Apocalypse came
I'm sorry.
at a heavy
There are
cost.
probably
New
better
Genesis
legions,
will not be the first to break
Justice
that
Leaguers
You're
to
afraid
come do
of
this
us?
than Rocket and Jay.
of that from Earth.
It's hard to find qualified
Yes,
Green
you
Lanterns.
know, somehow the screwy conditions on Earth produce a lot of potential candidates. Yeah.
I mean, they had to address that somehow.
And the new gods
Jay,
more
can you
than
say
about
something?
awful
You're like a
trafficking.
you're the nice old man here. Couldn't you like, say something?
You have is not our sole priority.
Is there an important priority? This isn't just losing random people of a species. This is like losing WMDs. You never know how powerful these metas are.
We could do with Shadow Superboy. Using our powers to
You're
hide
telling me
in
you've been
sight.
shadowing Superboy for the
Force
last
next
decade?
move. When
And the Mars Earth communications.
Didn't I say that? Didn't I say it was a Kryptonian with the two little dots of laser eyes?
Support they might offer. That was as good as dead.
Except he's not.
Lost visual contact.
Something happened
So
that
we
shot
slowly
him
found
and whatever her name is into the Phantom Zone.
it happened.
How though? What
Superboy
chaotic Phantom Girl?
died.
What chaotic nonsense shot them into the Phantom Zone?
Well, I am in the middle of an intergalactic summit. I don't have time for this.
This is about your son.
Son. Appearances don't matter. We need to help our son.
There you go, it is, right? She's too focused on how it will
I can give you right now.
look, right? That she sees Orion, all she sees is the big, bulky guy who talks weird and he rages into a monster, and that's all she sees. She doesn't understand what's underneath. That's what he's overly convinced with her son, right? Oh, he'll look weird if he's treated differently, but he needs it.
When this ring first.
Ha!
I manipulated you into reaching that conclusion.
Okay, so he did
Since
have
then,
his own
I've been occupied
background
with
reasons, because I don't know, because there would be no way you just happened to meet
properties
Metron.
and potentials that could only
Ah,
lead to dead ends.
there you go.
And the death of hope.
Metron's been effing with you,
Years of my life.
and now he's effing with you more to activate the red red.
You prediction.
You want to make me angry. You won't like me when I'm angry.
Don't use the Hulk line. I don't know who you are, but you don't deserve that one. F you, Metron. You really need to do this now. Could you just another day? There's like a peace summon happening like a few buildings down the road. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Metron! Please don't tell me you killed the Purple Forager.
What is this?
Ah, okay. So now you do want hope. What are you gonna do? Dual wield? Oh my god, he's dual wielding! Or no, he's just swapping. Nope, dual wielding. There's my thumbnail. I was wondering what I was gonna do, but he's dual wielding. You guys, I don't know what DC fans will will think about this.
Forager.
Oh, the happy couple is fine. I just
Thanks.
I don't even. What are we doing, guys? This is just like random tales from the DC universe. How did you?
Anger is a part of who I am.
So does that mean Hal Jordan could dual wield the green and yellow rings?
I'm hopeful that
Because isn't that something that happened in the comics? Isn't he had equal capacity for both will and fear?
the continuation of my quest.
Quest of what? We never actually got a answer on what on earth that quest is.
For me.
I dual wielder.
I will find you, Aya.
Okay, he's after a girl. Okay.
With Con-El dead, I had
Are you still talking about your story?
in the next month.
Me?
No! Superman!
We told him as little as possible.
That disgusted no. Like, how dare you think you
He'll
can
now take
replace
Superboy's place
Superboy?
and become the lead.
Well,
That's it. You gotta get your parents out of jail.
Step inside.
Take over the galaxy.
Ta-da! As promised, one bioship, now with its very own
Cosmic treadmill.
cosmic treadmill.
That is really creepy, though. Bioship, you couldn't have done something better. 102? His birthday, is it? Are you telling me Jay is 102 years old? No. Dude is over 100 years old and he decides to rejoin the Justice League. Massive respect. Massive. Also, you guys told me his wife died, which is horribly sad. I just remember that, but massive respect. And that was episode 19, Encounter Upon the Razor's Edge. In all honesty, it didn't do that much to forward its main plot. It just highlighted Rocket again, just to make it clear, if you didn't notice it last episode, that she is more concerned with the appearance than what's deeper underneath. And it's because she thinks like that she'll think other people will think like that. And, judge her son when it doesn't matter what they think. Her son needs something. So we didn't really have much going on with that. Then in the subplot, we finally get some background on, Lor-Zod and our time-traveling Legion of superheroes. It was essentially what we had already known, what we had guessed, but, laid out in plain terms for us, right? It's a cliche, time travel story where, things happen. Somebody goes to time travel to change the past. The good guys go to stop it. Neither thing works. Time travel device stuck, and they're stuck in the future, stuck in the past, right? And now they need to, continue to stop Superboy's. They failed to stop Superboy's assassination, but now Lor-Zod will go after the Phantom Zone projector and try to release people. Here's the thing. We need them to fail. We know they're going to fail, because otherwise how else is Connor going to get out of the Phantom Zone? But that's how it's going to end. How that confrontation is going to end up. Besides that, we got a new random side plot that introduced a new lantern I've never heard of, and ended off by making a dual-wielding red and blue lantern. I didn't know that was possible. Maybe that's a comics thing. Maybe that was already a thing. If you guys can tell me that would be great. You guys always know everything. But as far as I know, the only person to wear multiple rings was like Hal, or no, not Hal. Who's the jerk? The one people don't like. Kyle? I think it's Kyle. Right, one of them wears all the rings at once, and then he becomes a White Lantern essentially. Right, I don't remember. I just have like a comic panel in my mind. I'll put it here if I can find it. Right, I don't know. He looked cool, and he certainly gave me a thumbnail when I was wondering what on earth I would use for one. Another cool episode. I enjoyed it. What was your favorite part of the episode? Over here is the next reaction whenever that comes out. Over here is a post to my videos, and on my face is the subscribe button. Like, comment, subscribe, criticize even. I don't mind. See ya.